Hi, I'm Andrew Miller and welcome to Vision Studios Media TV, where we do gear reviews, tech reviews, tips and strategy reviews. We also do interviews with entrepreneurs like yourself. Hi, I'm Andrew Miller, the host of Vision Studios Media TV, and I have the first story I want to put on YouTube is I want to throw a testimony out about my wife and I. Now, she's out working, but I'm going to start this YouTube channel with a really good testimony. And maybe it'll inspire you, and maybe it'll help you get out of debt. I would say about a year ago, my wife and I, we finally got out of debt. It wasn't always the case. My wife and I, she was listening to a radio show from Dave Ramsey, and he was teaching people how to get out of debt. I wasn't on board. I thought debt was something that was always going to be there. I thought debt collectors would always make those phone calls, would always threaten you. I thought fear was something that you just lived with. I was wrong. I was wrong. And to make a long story short, it took a while for me to get on board. But once I got on board and we came into agreement about our debt. Now, I've seen some people have hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and through Dave Ramsey and his Total Money Makeover book, they got out of debt. And so I thought, well, eventually I got on board with my wife about wanting to get out of debt. We knocked out between $40,000 and $50,000 worth of debt in about 2 years. That was hard because when you owe someone money and you work hard, you see that money go back out. You just do. And that was hard for me, that was hard for her, but when you borrow from credit cards and you go to college and you're paying on student loans or personal loans, credit cards, debit cards, hospital bills, they all start adding up and they add up and this number just gets completely inflated, and it's difficult and it's hard. But then you start working on that debt and you get out of debt. All of a sudden, all the money that you're working really hard to gather and to gain starts accumulating in your bank account. Now, don't go hog wild. Now that you have money, you know, the poor man's mindset is, if I have $5, I'm gonna go get a hamburger. Take the money that you save and save it. There's baby steps with the Dave Ramsey method. And I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. I really think that whoever's wanting to get out of debt should get out of debt. And go get the book. Go get the book and apply those things to your life. Apply those principles. Apply those baby steps. Baby step 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. So I'm going to put a link to his website, to his books in the description below, and I really hope that, you know, it touches somebody. Hopefully it touches you and you can get out of debt, and then you can do things and you can find things and to get to where you want to be. So I'll leave you with this, that if you are really serious about getting out of debt, there's some simple steps. They're hard steps because first you have to deal with yourself. that this is my debt. I have to take care of this. No one else is going to take care of it for me. And I'm going to do everything I can to get out of debt. And then work really hard and work 2 jobs or 3 jobs or hustle like my wife and I. I work a full-time job, but I also do photography and video, graphic design, web design. I do so much just to help gain more income into our family. And it's a great feeling to know that there is no debt. There is no monkey on our backs anymore. And whatever money is coming in, we're able to get to where we want to go. Now we're saving for a house. I think that's a great accomplishment. But maybe you have different aspirations, maybe different dreams. But first, get out of debt. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the like button below.